Speak to my heart, Holy Spirit. Give me the words that will bring new life. Words on the wings of the morning, the dark night will fade away if you speak to my heart. For your spiritual sports segment on Rhema Gospel Radio, I'm CJ. For your quick news and notes, junior featherweight titleist Nonito Donaire, one of the top fighters in the world pound for pound, has agreed on a 122-pound title unification match with Jeffrey Mathbula of South Africa, and they will meet in the headline fight of a Boxing After Dark card on HBO at the Home Depot Center in Carson, California on July 7th. Kim Clijsters says this year's U.S. Open will be her last tournament before retiring. University of Florida added to its 2 decades of women's tennis dominance Tuesday when the Gators shut out UCLA to claim back-to-back NCAA titles, notching their 6th national championship. EJ Viso's team with KV Racing Technology was fined $25,000 for violating a rule regarding brakes during a post-qualifying inspection. Indianapolis Motor Speedway Series officials levied $275,000 in fines to 13 different teams, including pole sitter Ryan Briscoe. Joe Gibbs Racing, Michael Waltrip Racing, and JTG Daughtry Racing announced new multi-year extensions with Toyota on Tuesday. Butler, Indiana, Notre Dame, and Purdue have agreed to continue playing the Crossroads Classic through 2014. The rivalry between Cincinnati and Xavier will take on a new look in 2012-13 when it will be played on a neutral court for the first time in 25 years, according to a report in the Cincinnati Enquirer. Through an anonymous donation, Stanford has ensured that former quarterback Andrew Luck's legacy will live on at the university by endowing Luck's name to the offensive coordinator position, as the position will now be formally known as the Andrew Luck Director of Offense. Joe Paterno earned a state pension of $13.4 million for his 61-year coaching career at Penn State, and his widow Sue will receive an initial payment of $10.1 million by the end of May, with the rest to be paid out over the next 2 years. Starting linebacker Sean Jackson has been suspended for the first 3 games of Tulsa's season because of a violation of team policy. Iowa State wide receiver Albert Gary has been sentenced to 3 years of probation for pleading guilty to first-degree theft. The Boston Red Sox activated infielder Kevin Youkilis on Tuesday, placed outfielder Ryan Sweeney with a mild concussion on the newly created 7-day disabled list, retroactive to Sunday, and outfielder Cody Ross was placed on a 15-day DL with a fractured bone in his left foot. Chicago White Sox first baseman Paul Konerko returned to the lineup yesterday against the Minnesota Twins after being hit in the face by a pitch against the Chicago Cubs and missing the past 2 games. Federal weapons charges have been filed in Los Angeles against Luis Sanchez and Marvin Norwood, both accused of brutally assaulting a San Francisco Giants fan at Dodger Stadium during opening day last year. The Detroit Tigers placed outfielder Ryan Rayburn on the bereavement list and called up infielder Danny Worth from AAA Toledo. The Chicago White Sox placed third baseman Brent Morrow on the 15-day disabled list on Tuesday and signed infielder Orlando Hudson to a 1-year contract. The Kansas City Royals have placed second baseman Chris Getz on the 15-day disabled list with a rib cage injury and called up left-hander Will Smith from AAA Omaha. Aroldis Chapman was arrested for speeding and driving with a suspended license early Monday, a few hours after it appeared he was in line to become the Cincinnati Reds' next closer. Right-hander Jason Marquise was removed from the roster on Tuesday, ending his stint with the Minnesota Twins after just 7 starts. And finally, among the 29 questions the Roger Clemens jury wanted to ask the pitcher's chief accuser, Brian McNamee, one question cut to the heart of the case. Why should we believe you when you have shown so many inconsistencies in your testimonies? I don't blame them, because he has been like a traditional politician. Flip, flop, flip, flop. This sports segment was sponsored by Naturally Relax Massage, where you can relax, release, and relieve naturally in the greater Houston area. For rates and more information, please email naturallyrelax@gmail.com. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at cjsports, that's CEEJAY, sports@gmail.com for more information. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my brand new blog site, cjsports.com, and make sure to give me that follow on Twitter, @CJSports. Tune in next time for more updates in your next spiritual sports segment, where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and have a positive, productive, blessed day. And I leave you with namaste, as the divine in me salutes, honors the divine in you.